everyone, we are the Duderes, and welcome to a special edition of Anime Overload. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Todd.
Alright, we got this awesome announcement for you guys.
On Valentine's Day, there was a special announcement made by Toonami and Aniplex. Starting on March 28th at 1 a.m., Sword Art Online 2 is going to be replacing Gurren Lagann on the block.
Yay!
So, Jeremy, what's your reaction to this latest development?
I'm happy. I have held off on watching Sword Art 2 because I fell in love with the dub of the first season. So this is good news for me. I've been kind of wondering when this was going to come out, and it's really nice to see that Toonami is going to be the ones premiering this for everybody. So I'm all for that. I mean, it gives me more of a reason to watch Toonami at this point. So it kind of seems like they're straightening their course here a little bit, trying to correct after the unfortunate shortening of the block now.
Yeah, that's what it comes off to me as. It seems like, this is the first, well, I would say second step after Kill la Kill in the right direction.
And Kill la Kill has been killing it ratings, so hopefully Sword Art, even though it's going to be following Kill la Kill, will still be able to capitalize on that.
Yeah. Sword Art Online, the first series was quite popular, well, obviously, but I mean, ratings-wise, it was really, really doing well, for its time slot. Averaged around 860,000, and then, 2014 dwindled a little bit, but still, it was solid. People enjoyed watching it, and they came back and watched it. I'm going to expect the same thing for this one. Fingers crossed it continues to break 1 million like Dragon Ball Z and Kill la Kill. Because 3 millions right in a row at that time would be, phenomenal for Toonami's situation.
Now, as far as Sword Art Online goes and my preference to it, I'm a little biased to it. And I guess that's just because Sword Art, like a few other animes, kind of holds a special place in, my otaku heart here. And that's, because, when I got around to watching Sword Art, that was kind of me coming back into anime. I kind of had drifted away from it for a little bit, and, I got a couple of people telling me, hey, check this out, and when it hit Netflix and I, binge watched it, and, I just was like head over heels in love with this series. I mean, it has its flaws, as do many other shows, but it was just a very gripping story. I mean, I love the world. A lot of times I kind of felt it was a Dot Hack clone, but I love Dot Hack. The whole concept of being stuck inside a video game is very intriguing, and anybody that is a big gamer or enjoys video games is kind of always, I don't know anybody that's never thought about what it would be like to be stuck inside your favorite game.
Sure. Yeah. If this isn't a recipe for success, I don't know what is. Dragon Ball Z, Kill la Kill, and then Sword Art Online 2. And not to mention that this is a dub premiere. No DVDs out, no Blu-rays, no nothing. No one has ever seen any Sword Art Online 2 before, dubbed. Speaking of which, Michelle Ruff will be voicing Sinon, however you say her name. One of the new female main characters in the show.
Yeah, since I had avoided watching the sub for Sword Art 2, I guess I really don't know much about her character other than she likes to use a sniper rifle, and that fans have a serious obsession with her short shorts.
Yeah, she's blown up like really big, like
Yeah.
Asuna big almost.
So I guess personality-wise, I can't say. Michelle Ruff, she kind of has that voice that fits. I guess I would almost call it the depressed character.
I would say more so emotionless, if anything.
Yeah, that's better for it. Because really she's best known for Rukia, and Rukia is really kind of, her tone is kind of depressed, emotionless, and so we'll have to see how it reflects on this character, because none of the art that I have seen portrays her as being very happy. She's got some kind of really messed up past. So
yeah, something like that. But good for Toonami being able to get this. I think it's really really strong pickup in a time where they really really need it. Um, and I guess it's another good thing that they're kind of strengthening their ties with Aniplex even more than usual. Now Aniplex has got Kill la Kill and now Sword Art Online 2, back to back. So who knows what that could lead for the future for whatever Aniplex gets. It could lead to anything that they have right now or anything they acquire in the future. One of those titles that have been talked about a lot is Fate is the Fate series pretty much, or Fate Stay Night, or Fate whatever the newest one was, Fate Zero. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, and
So
then the currently airing one in Japan is Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works.
yeah, so who knows what this could lead into. So good for Toonami. I think how you worded it was pretty well. How that this is a step in the right direction. So it's pretty exciting news though, nonetheless. I think we all knew it was coming, but I didn't expect it so soon.
Now, the one thing, now this is just my personal preference, and I know that it is a snowball's chance that it will happen, but I think the next best thing to do for Toonami, if they really want to try to get like this powerhouse block of really popular premieres, is they need No Game No Life.
One of the best series of 2014, my man.
I mean, they need that.
Yeah.
I think that just that show would appeal to so many people.
It's certainly
I
popular.
Yeah, I can't express the level of appeal that I think that it would have with a lot of the viewers of the Toonami block. Um,
Yeah.
so whatever it is that Toonami and Sentai aren't meshing, getting along, rub some dirt in it, and get it worked out and make this happen.
Yeah.
Because seriously, they are cutting out a huge chunk of good anime that they could potentially have access to, and No Game No Life would be excellent on the block.
Same with B-Toon, which we mentioned in the previous Toonami um, video we had.
But like we said in the in the previous video, we were talking about Toonami correcting their course, and I think this is one of the first steps that we've seen them really take towards getting that corrected.
And I think this is the first step in showing people that this is what we come to expect from now on is dub premieres. That's really what Toonami has an advantage over everybody else. Whether it be pretty much anything. Because Toonami is really what it is. It's fighting a losing battle. Toonami is Toonami is archaic in a way. What it is, people don't really watch TV like they used to. There are streaming services. Everything is on demand whenever you want it with minimal commercials. For a small fee. Example, Funimation's Elite Video Subscriber Service.
Yeah. I mean, Toonami, there are few services that provide what Toonami does, and there are few services that can give us those these dub premieres, and Toonami, I think they need these dub premieres, and they need to, once they're done, don't stick them into reruns into oblivion like they had in the past. It needs to move out of the way and let something else premiere.
Yeah.
Um,
And I mean that's the interesting part, is getting those premieres. They do stress all the time that their budget is still small. It's still minuscule. Even is the word they frequently use. So there's a lot of factors that go into it, but it's clear that this is where the success lies, is in dub premieres. There's no ifs, no ands, no buts. It's the only weapon they can use to be successful, really. So hopefully Sword Art Online turns out fantastic. I don't really know what's next. I think the next show to go I believe, is Dead Man Wonderland. Well, I should say obviously, yes, that is the next show to go. So we'll see what they throw in there at one point. Whenever that comes off in I don't know how many weeks. I haven't counted, but it should be soon. So it should be very interesting to see what they're gonna put there as well.
I mean, ratings wise, everything in the block currently seems to be doing fairly well. You know, you start the block off with Dragon Ball Z, which is consistently has the highest ratings, and it just dips from there. But Kill la Kill, 1.2 million
Yeah.
last week.
Yes. Kill la Kill. The other topic that we wanted to talk about. It got 1,221,000 views last week for its first week. Now, at the time of this recording, we do not know what its second week is. Obviously, that's a good number, but really the first 3 weeks don't really matter. It kind of like the whole first 5 or 6 weeks really is what matters, just because that's when things start leveling off. So, off to a great start because Dragon Ball Z got like 1.3 million, and
Yeah.
now this was just to 1.2. So this is a great start.
The difference in views between Dragon Ball Z to Kill la Kill, there was only a drop of 118,000 viewers, based on the numbers that we have. So it's in the grand scheme, it's not a significant drop. We see the steepest. We see, you know, a loss of about 200,000 from Kill la Kill into Naruto. And then we just start losing 100,000 each time. We get a slight raise, a slight increase for One Piece, and then it starts dropping again.
Yeah.
But it's pretty insignificant for the increase in what we see. But yeah, it's pretty steady with the decline of viewers after the first couple shows.
That's why hopefully Sword Art Online keeps the million going. That would be fantastic. Even though I did say I really don't. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that Dragon Ball Z is on the block, but I can't argue with numbers. It's believe its first week on leading the block on its own, it got 1.5 million, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the most Toonami's ever gotten. I could be wrong, but I believe like the previous record holder was Bleach at like 1.447 million or something around there. So, we'll definitely have to go back and check the numbers and update you on the next video. But that is one of the highest ever since Toonami came back. So, and it continues the high trend with 1.3 million the next week. So, at least from what I'm seeing is that, people are liking what they're seeing, and it's good views for Toonami, and fingers crossed, not Kill la Kill, excuse me. Sword Art Online 2 does the same thing.
As far as the ratings go currently with Dragon Ball Z, my only question is its ratings that high simply because it is leading the block, and everybody's pumped up, they want to watch their Saturday anime, or is it legitimately people are really tuning in to watch specifically Dragon Ball Z? I would be really curious to see what would happen if they moved Dragon Ball Z from the first slot, to see if those ratings would move over into whatever replaced it.
A lot of people are chalking it up to Adult Swim giving Toonami a good lead-in, which I believe is Family Guy, which is their highest rated show on the ever on the network. So, so people contend that if Toonami is given a good lead-in, it will retain its rating as well. And I guess we'll see in the coming 2, 3, 4 weeks, start to get things averaged out here. But I believe Family Guy is the show coming before Toonami starts, and hopefully that's one of the things that makes it successful is a strong lead-in from Adult Swim.
Now, I'm gonna pull up a little bit of nostalgia here. Do you remember the old Toonami website, the one where you could watch like Ice Shield? I think it was Ice Shield 21.
Oh, I have no idea. No.
Well, I mean, you used to be able to go on Toonami's website, oh, long time ago, and watch anime episodes that were online only. And I'm wondering if Toonami shouldn't do something like that again.
I
You
mean,
know, I mean, they had specific shows that were, under the Toonami brand, different anime shows that you could only watch by going to the website and watching them there.
wasn't that Toonami Jetstream?
I don't remember if that was the exact name of the website, but I just remember it was the Toonami website. You know,
Yeah, I
they
think I
had all the
remember what you're
games and
saying.
things like. Yeah, they had all those games, and then they would have you could go watch different episodes. And I really remember watching. I'm pretty sure it was iShield 21 that was on there. There was a few others. Um, but I kind of think that maybe they should do something like that again with bring something like that back. Get some online only shows that you can watch online with them, and or partner with some of these other streaming services, and so we can watch some of the other shows that just only increase the box ratings for it.
Yeah, that just comes back down to money at that point. That's that's the thing that determines everything. So, um, I feel like who knows what could happen in the future. They do run all the shows that they do run on TV. That if you miss it, you can watch them on Toonami.com. Kill la Kill, Dragon Ball Z, all that stuff. You can rewatch it. So, it's not totally similar, but it's something close. You can at least,
Yeah.
if you ever miss it, you can check it out on Toonami.com. Well,
Well,
technically it's videos slash adultswim.com or adultswim.com/videos, but similar thing.
I don't know. It would just be nice if Toonami made it so either things the complete series that they've already aired in the past would appear on their website in its entirety, you know, much more user friendly than what it currently is with the select episodes that they have for some of their shows on there. As well as some web only exclusives would just be a nice draw.
Yeah, but I think at the moment they're more worried about television ratings and all that's costs and costly and just something that I just don't think is in the cards at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I think all that can just overall would only help them at the end. So it'll be they seem to be getting themselves straightened here again, like we've said, and hopefully they can maintain the momentum.
Yep, I agree. Kill la Kill's doing well, and Sword Art Online is going to be back online at the end of March, and it'll be exciting.
I don't know. I'm ready to dive back in. So
Yeah. All right, well, guys, that is our video. So tell us what you think about Sword Art Online 2 coming back to Toonami, or Sword Art Online the series coming back to Toonami.
do you think
Uh,
it's a good idea, great idea, terrible idea? Should they fire whoever's idea this was to put this on here? Let us know.
yeah, let us know what your thoughts are, and if you liked our video, give us a like. If you want to see more of our content, feel free to subscribe to us to see more. We'll always be putting out videos like this whenever some big news comes out, and we'll just do a quick Skype thing and share our thoughts.
And make sure you guys check us out on Twitter and Facebook. We're social people. We're not gonna bite
Yeah.
hard.
Yep. So that's our video, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you later.
See ya.